This May 29th, we have a conjunction of Mars and Jupiter. And this one's going to be really visible because Jupiter is only a few months away from opposition. The last time this happened, it was kind of hard to see. New moon, so that the moon's not going to get in the way. Jupiter and Saturn, Mars and Jupiter are going to rise at around 2:50 a.m. and they're going to be real nice and visible until sunrise, which is 5:16. Can't wait to get a few good photos of it. But I'm a little bit nervous because the last time Mars and Jupiter came into conjunction was March 19th, 2020. And with Monkeypox coming, oh my God, I can't imagine what it's trying to foretell, right? And then the 2 times ago was right before there was a mass shooting, if I remember correctly, around the Parkland shooting was around the time 2 conjunctions ago, and then 3 conjunctions ago. I seem to remember there were other bad events. I gotta look up the dates. But I distinctly remember the morning of March 19th of 2020. I had gone out to Kirkland to view this conjunction. I was in Kirkland, Washington at the time. And I remember talking about it, and I remember thinking how nice it would be if you were on Juno, which is it's still I think Juno's still working at Jupiter to see Mars and Earth in conjunction. I'm going to send NASA another suggestion to see if they can take a photo of that. The last time, obviously, there were a lot of other things on people's minds, but that's not the only thing trying to foretell something. Next month we have a lot of other astrological. Tomorrow there's an occultation of Venus. Venus goes behind the moon, but obviously you got to be on the right place on Earth to see. God, I wish I could have gone to Taiwan. So I'll check with some friends in Taiwan to see if they'll take a look at it. Not Japan, it looks like. I have a couple friends in Thailand. I don't know if that's covered by that. Apologies that I don't know where Thailand is. I have a friend in the Philippines. I'll definitely check with him to see if he'll take a look. Anyway, tomorrow Mars, the moon and Venus, well, obviously they're going to be in conjunction. They're in occultation, but they'll be pretty close elsewhere as well. What time does the moon rise? 3:47. I'll take a few good photos of that as well. But the last couple of times we had so many conjunctions in the space of a few weeks, right? We had the Great Conjunction in December of 2020, and around that time, I think there was an occultation. I remember 1 month seeing the full moon and Mars almost back to back, right? And so obviously that was the second wave of COVID. We had Mars and Neptune in conjunction not that long ago. We had a lunar eclipse, and that seems to spell disaster. But getting back to the last time, I remember talking about how at the time I was in a mess because I was expecting to propose to my girlfriend in the near future at the time, and I didn't want to say goodbye to my time as a single guy. And so I was in a mess because I was spending a lot of time with her, but I was also spending a lot of time with myself because I thought that was coming to an end. And everything else was left by the wayside, right? I really ruined my relationship with my family during that time because, again, spending a lot of time with my girlfriend and a lot of time with myself, right? I've never done that before in my lifetime. It's usually one or the other, right? And I became a mess. And the pandemic kind of helped correct that. So it was a silver lining. And I really loved my life as a single guy. And I think she loves her life as a single girl as well. And it's been a blessing in disguise, let's put it that way. So everything is good for the time being. If we go into another lockdown situation, I hope to find myself even more. So not the end of the world for me.